Today, New Yorkers stand together, united in support of our brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico. Hurricanes Irma and Maria devastated the island of Puerto Rico. The destruction was something you couldn't imagine. And today, more than 4 months later, millions of American citizens in Puerto Rico still need our help. New Yorkers have already stepped up to the plate. And the reason New Yorkers always step up to the plate is because we've been told a lie for years. We've been told that San Juan is the capital of Puerto Rico. I believe New York is the capital of Puerto Rico. New Yorkers have already stepped up to the plate. From the very beginning of this tragedy, New Yorkers like you have been there for Puerto Rico and demonstrated the strength of the bonds that bind New York to Puerto Rico. Today, we're calling on the federal government to do its part and uphold its responsibility to its own citizens. I am proud to be fighting every day in Congress to secure the full amount of federal funding that Puerto Rico deserves. We don't need paper towels. I don't need to be told by somebody in a big house that Puerto Rico is an island surrounded by water. I thought that's redundant. And lastly, to that person who said, you can't just drive up a truck and get to Puerto Rico, I say, you got there in 1898. Why don't you do it again with all the help that you need to? This morning, we will not rest until all the funding is delivered and justice is restored. Governor Cuomo showed true national leadership. This morning, I have the opportunity to introduce a leader in this fight, and that is Governor Cuomo. He showed Governor Cuomo showed true national leadership when he was on the first plane into Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria, delivering immediate relief and listening to the needs of the people. Since then, he has not once stopped helping Puerto Rico down the path to recovery. And the governor is a leading voice for more assistance from the federal government. In other words, he's asking me to get more money to New York. That's what, and I will, recognizing that the challenge are far from over. Let me just close before I introduce the governor by saying something to the cameras. To the people in Puerto Rico, I know that our words, I know that our chants in support of you cannot alleviate all your pain, but know that we are still with you. And know that while we grew up here, some of us, and some of us were born here from parents of Puerto Ricans, we never for 1 second stopped being Puerto Ricans, and we will always be Puerto Ricans forever. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce a national champion for the people of Puerto Rico, our governor, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo.